Can we trade?
If you've got good luck to you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure.
What about this?
That's better.
Satisfied?
That's better.
Very well.
My respects.
Sir Robart.
What would you do?
Sir Robart.
Sorry, lad.
I don't know if you'll come home from the fields alive.
need to get out.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life.
I'm Sir Robar's messenger.
I might believe you if I knew who you were.
You know who I am. I have to get...
Do you think I'm a total...
Ah, damn it.
On the other hand, you've dressed up so nicely, and it's a shame to let it go to waste.
What do you say?
Come now. Now you speak. Take care now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
Is that the best? Curse it. I'm going to. Ah! God, weaken the knees. I surrender.
You're free, if you insist.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burning. Hey!
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me! I have nothing!
He wouldn't run like me. Ride with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. It's great. Take care of my parents. I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like that. Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you. This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing?
I asked what you're doing here.
If I want to confess.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill?
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others.
How did you manage to get...
How do you...
Would you lend me that spade?
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword.
Fine. I'll take the spade.
You think you can...
Bullshit. I don't know.
Suits me. Come here!
All right, you bastard.
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
Easy there, boy. No more. Your good master won't be needing this anymore. So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah! I'll chop you to pieces, you rat. Jesus. Come over here. I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Rossz helyen vagy, rossz időben. Lófaszt! Ezt hihetem!
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you...
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers.
They're all dead?
All of them. Everyone I ever... After that...
Don't say that.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high...
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed.
Well enough to do what has to be done.
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you...
I know, Sir Adzik. And I didn't bring him his sword as I...
If you insist. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you. And for
I've been lying here 2 weeks.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle...
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still...
Hey, youngster!
My name's Henry.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. And talking of you being... While you were lying here, You worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. Who came now and again. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I
see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust...
Well, what would you need from...
A trifle. Just to take something from someone.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one...
No honourable man should touch them.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to...
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by...
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse? Take...
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's still a human body, only it's...
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself.
Watch your mouth, boy. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's...
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this.
Oh, and, watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. God be with you.
someone there. Hey!
Christ, wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
What's that noise? Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you. Hey! What's it to be? Hey, who's there?
Damn. My respects. Take care now. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lock on the right hand and use it to feel out. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock into the blade. Don't stop holding the tumbler in your neck. Otherwise, you're a damn handheld. Make something out of you, yeah. But remember, this trunk's real. Try a few more times if you like. Thank you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring.
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the...
Let's see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the...
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. It's a bit tight.
All right.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house.
Get past the lock.
No, you don't. I mean the delicate...
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look.
Can you tell me something about the...
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech and Kohelnitz, and...
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get... Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer. The...
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into it.
Tell me something about you.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. Before I do, I've plenty of...
Can you tell me... What about the Scarlet?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings.
What do you think about it?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from...
Do you know anything about...
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. What?
That's all.
Take care now. Hey.
Good evening. May the Lord watch you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure. What?
Satisfied?
I'd almost...
I knew we'd come...
her. Good evening. Hey! Goodbye. Looking for someone? Good evening.
I'd like to...
Uh-huh. That sounded like...
But of course.
You look as if you've never seen a woman.
That's too much.
As you wish.
I'm interested...
So what?
Get myself...
As you wish.
I'm not giving you that.
And how much?
What about this?
That's not enough. You won't regret spending the money. Good luck, then.
Lost something hereabouts?
Halt! I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see...
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the...
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin.
So many...
I see you, sir.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me.
I don't owe you, so get out of...
You can't avoid this.
Of course I can.
Do you really want to make me angry?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. Look at what I... But maybe I could tell you where, if you forgive my...
All right, then.
No. First I want you...
Very well, then.
When we were running from Skalitz. I don't know who said it, It's a miracle I could even hear it in that. By the way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dove.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecots could there be in Skalitz? If you...
Fine.
I'll stop by later.
Could that be the smith?
On my soul, it is him.
Bandits attacked me.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there?
I needed to bury...
Oh, I see. Your father fought...
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you...
I didn't even manage that.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead.
You're right.
I must speak with Sir Radzig.
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall.
My father made him a sword.
I don't see any...
No. Bandits attacked...
Of course you are, Hal.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but Had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.